Hey everyone, so welcome back to the channel again. Today, for real, I'm trying to keep this video short, but I want to try to tackle these seats in the G today. Oh yeah, I fixed the door links yesterday, so this is really cool. I love the fact that this thing's not trying to close on me now. Getting to the point, this is what the seats look like in the G right now. So I do want to try to apply a fix that I saw online. It is a temporary fix. It's not a solution that's going to permanently solve this, but it'll help with how it looks right now, and hopefully it'll help keep it from getting worse over time. At some point, I'd like to change these seats out. I'm between getting something aftermarket, some sort of bucket like a Brom or what's that other brand, Corbeau or something like that. Or if I just want to find another set of G seats. I like the functionality. Like if I did switch to buckets, I'd probably lose some features. These are heated, for instance. The driver's seat has I don't know how many different angles and positions. I would love to be able to keep that stuff, and if I got bucket seats, the best I do is maybe retain a recliner. So yeah, I'm still in between that. We'll see what happens, what I can find, what I can source, what I end up doing. But for now, I do want to go ahead and try to fix these up and get them looking as best as they can. For today, we're going to be using some really simple tools. I'm trying not to get too complex in this. So the main component here is going to be this faux leather with an adhesive backing on it. See if I can get that to focus. But yeah, this is basically going to work as our patch. But before we can lay that down, what I saw someone do that makes absolute sense is they used electrical tape, excuse me, to try to sort of stitch or create a flat surface to hold the cracked leather together. So I am gonna do that. I don't know how much it's gonna really help considering how bad the passenger seat is, but we're gonna give that a try. And then we've got this honey leather conditioner. I saw this thing online. Apparently it works really well. So I'm gonna give it a try. This isn't for the area that's patched. It's actually for the rest of the seats because the seats actually look pretty dry and brittle. So I wanna see if I can bring back some sort of shine and leathery luster, I guess, to it. So we're gonna give that stuff a try, see how it works out. Hopefully it, makes the seats look not new, but better. So first things first, I'm gonna take this electrical tape and start trying to sort of, not stitch, because the leather's not gonna pull back together, but just kind of lay this down flat and give it a better surface. So let's go ahead and give that a try. All right, this tape's not even sticking to the seat. So maybe because it's new, I have an older roll here. Maybe it's got a little bit more. Nope, it's just not gonna work. So we're gonna skip that step. I'm gonna go ahead and get the faux leather that we're using to cover this and start trying to kind of cut it to shape. In terms of shape, it is a little bit wider than the size that we actually need for the patch. So I'm gonna try to cut that and do this section first. And as you can see, this one's separated back here as well. So I'm gonna try, depending on how this works out, to take another section and just kind of do that piece separately after I've done the larger part. So yeah, let's give it a shot. All right, so what I'm doing right now with the razor, I'm not pressing into it because obviously I don't want to cut the seats anymore, but I am taking it and kind of drawing sort of a thin line across it. The razor's pretty sharp, So that way I have a marking I can follow, and then I'll take the scissors and actually cut this off in a straight line. Okay, so I'm actually looking at this differently now, and I don't think this is gonna line up the way I want it to. So I'm probably gonna pull the backing off, lay it onto the seat, and then slowly, gently try to get the edges off and cut it where it needs to be. Otherwise, I'm never really gonna get a straight line because this is gonna keep shifting and kind of, you know, yeah, it'll be messy. So let's give that a shot. All right, so I don't know how you guys feel, but just to the eye, without staring at it, that looks better already. And I'm hoping that once I get the leather conditioner on there, the tone or color of this leather will kind of match this a little bit more. I can see why they wanted to use the electrical tape, because you can see where the cracks are, whereas if it was there, it would have been a smoother surface, but it just wasn't working out. I think I've got like packing tape or something else in the garage, so I'll give that a try on the other seat and see how that works out. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and take the razor and just cut the excess off of the edges here. So we got this pretty much laid out. It's about as clean as I can get it right now. So we do have this piece of excess that we cut off from the front end, and it just so happens to fit this pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get it to lay down in a way where it'll overlap the bottom portion of the seat, just to try to cover up this separation that's happening here. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. All right, y'all, so this one is all done. I'm gonna go over to the driver's seat now and work on patching that one up. And then when I'm done with that, we'll come back with the leather honey and lay that over the rest of the old leather and see what kind of shine or life we can bring back to the seats. But let's head over to the driver's side. All right, so this driver's seat, I've got mixed feelings about. Part of me just wants to patch this square, but knowing that eventually the rest of it's probably going to start cracking and breaking, I feel like I might as well do the whole piece. What I am going to do, though, that I probably, if I was smart enough or if I was thinking straight when I was doing the passenger seat, is I'm just going to lay the leather from back to front. Like, I'm just going to lay it as one whole piece and then trim it, rather than doing the lower section and then that little piece there. So let's give that a shot. Like I said, we'll just lay the whole piece down, and then once everything is down, we'll go ahead and trim the edges just for the center, and we should be pretty good on this side. There is this, though, that kind of bothers me too. I'll probably find a different way to patch this. You can probably find regular smooth leather similar to the perforated one I got and just take a small square and kind of just patch this in. All right, so this thing actually looks pretty decent. Like in the shade from a distance, if you don't look at it too hard, it kind of blends in well. And it definitely looks better than the cracked leather with the foam exposed from the bottom. So I'm happy with this. What I am gonna do though is take a vacuum to this. I was in here doing some wiring the other day. You guys can see some of the stuff on the floor there. There's some stuff here. And I kind of left a mess. So I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum in here really quick. This is the stuff we're gonna be using. It's called Leather Honey Conditioner. I picked this one up in AutoZone just because it was closer and it was only like $2 more, but it is cheaper on Amazon. I'm gonna go ahead, apply it on this microfiber pad and just give everything a nice clean coat. According to this, I mean, a little bit is a lot, so let's see how it goes. So I think this is looking better already. I did end up putting some on the new perforated leather that we put on just to get it to blend in, and it looks even less distinguishable now from the rest of the seat, you know, that section that I just patched. So I'm pretty happy with how this is coming out so far. Again, you're supposed to leave a pretty thick layer of this on here, not too thick, but you know, it's supposed to sit on the surface so that the leather can kind of absorb and get back some moisture. So it does look really thick and glossy right now, but you're supposed to leave it for 2 hours, like I said, preferably overnight, and then come back and kind of buff the excess off. So we're gonna let this sit on here, and while this sits and we count it down, I'm gonna go ahead and start on the passenger seat, and I'll probably get some on the cover of the little center console too. Did go ahead and put a glove on because the stuff is starting to come through on the back side of this microfiber pad, and it is pretty sticky. All right, so I should have done this before, or when I was doing the seats. Ooh, missed a spot. But here you can kind of see the difference between what the leather looks like before and then what it looks like with a little bit of the leather honey on it. So I'm expecting pretty good results from this. And like I said, when you look at the seat, it's starting to kind of blend now that I put some of the honey on the patch, we'll call it, especially on the driver's side. So again, I'm really happy with how this is coming out compared to how it looked. So let me just finish up, and I think I'm probably gonna just go ahead and do the back seats while we're at it too. All right, so I went ahead and got the back seats done. I didn't record because you guys don't need to see me in those angles cramped up in the back seat of a coupe. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, let this sit on the seats for a while, and then in 2 hours-ish time, we'll come back and start seeing how it looks, maybe start buffing off some of the excess off of the surfaces. When I pulled the seat up, I found this. So looks like the car at some point was in Arizona. That's cool to know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, take a break, do some other stuff, and we'll come back to this in a sec. All right, it's been about 2 hours. We're back now. I already started buffing this one off. I just wanted to see what it would look like and whether I wanted to leave it for some more time. But to be honest, it looks so much better than it did. It's nowhere near as dry as it looked. I mean, obviously this is discoloration that's gonna stay, but in terms of like, I wish the sun wasn't shining so bright like that. But in terms of like the way the leather looks, it's ages better. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, finish buffing this stuff off. I'll probably need like 2 or 3 rags because again, I did lay it on pretty thick there. So let's go ahead and get this off and finish up. All right, y'all, so I'm all done for today, but I can't stress how much better this looks. The seats don't look dry and white and ashy anymore. They look like legit cared for leather. So that leather honey is legit. I would totally recommend it if you need some sort of conditioner for the leather in your car to try to bring back some shine, some gloss, some life to the leather, because that looks amazing. I'm also really happy with the way that the seats came out. Again, for now, this is just like a temporary solution. It looks way better than it did before, and I don't have to worry about putting seat covers on or anything of that sort. So I'm really, really happy with this. Hold up, we're missing something. Guys, I'm really happy with how this is looking. All right, y'all, so that's it for today. Again, I'm more than happy with how all of this came out. This interior looks so much better than it did when I first got the car. I mean, to my liking, at least. Things are a little bit cleaner. They're starting to gloss up, shine up. Things are looking good. I absolutely would recommend this stuff. They're not sponsoring me. I mean, I barely have any subs, so no one's sponsoring me right now. But I did find it online, and this stuff works amazing. Again, it's leather honey. You can find it in AutoZone or online on Amazon. But that's it for today, guys. Like, sub, comment, all that stuff down below. Anyone who likes, subscribes, comments, anything, I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate the feedback you guys have been giving me, both in the comments here and on IG directly. But with that, guys, you already know. Peace out. God bless. And I'll see you guys next time.